Welcome inside. I'm going to call it Yurkovich Gymnasium. Dusty Lister and Dane Stewart coming in from Judge Memorial High School in the most fun angle we could possibly give you. Kids, if you grew up in a certain era, this is what basketball looked like when you played in video games, and we're excited to come to Judge Memorial tonight for Judge Memorial versus Summit Academy.
Yeah, we got UHSAA Live 1994 right here. So, look, this should be a fun one, Dusty. You talk about two teams in Region 15 that have been off to great starts in their non-region. Both fell to ALA, both looking to rebound in what is a pivotal game for one of these teams to stay within reach of ALA.
Well, let's start first with Summit Academy, and Coach Curtis Conde in his second year at the helm of Summit Academy, and a program he's trying to grow and trying to move. And Curtis Conde, more traveled coaches you're going to find here in the state of Utah. But he's done a very strong job, and who's some of the players they look out for with the Bears?
Well, it starts with the 6'1" senior guard. Bryson Otley averages 18 per game. But you look at this lineup, they're big. I mean, Sherlock Padmore, 6'6", senior, averaging 8 per game. Their center, Garen Dustin, 6'7". They got a lot of length to them. And look, this is a team that they really focus on defense. They're one of the, I think the only that allows less than 40 points per game. The defense has been the calling card, and they're going to need that defense and some of that height to create some problems for this Judge offense.
And talk about Judge Sanjin Kolovrat. In a short tenure here at Judge, our former coach of the year a couple years ago. As we're ready to go. And first time this year we've had that as Manasseh Mangala and Garen Dustin unable to get that. And it goes alternating possession. There is no alternating possession.
No, we'll re-jump because no one touched it.
Yeah. I know, that's who they said.
You're good. You're good.
As Dustin able to get control of this one, as Bryson Otley able to track that one down. As Otley start up top, sent over to the freshman, Jaden Liddell. He'll cycle through to Eric Pesci.
First start for the freshman tonight. There's some illness on Summit Academy, so Coach Conde said, I'm thinking about starting a freshman. He doesn't do that very often.
No, he doesn't. As Liddell sent it back up top to Otley. 8 on the shot clock. Otley leaves Charlie on the baseline, that ball taken away. Good job there by Jackson Boltax. Quickly on the run here with the Bulldogs.
And we talked about Summit Academy. One of the players keep an eye on here for Judge. It's the 5'11" junior, Aiden Saucedo, 17 points per game. Where's number 23? He's got it now.
Saucedo for 3. And it gets the scoring started here tonight for the Bulldogs.
Well, told you that young man can stroke it. And he had the ball early, gave it back, left open in the corner, and able to drill it. He has that potential to do it all night long.
There's Otley on the baseline. Here comes the trap. Otley tries to set on the baseline, throws it away. But right where the defense wanted him to go.
Yeah, good start here for this Judge defense. A contest on the inside, and that time using the baseline to help force the turnover. Good start here for Coach Sanjin's group.
Up the floor with Saucedo. Comes off the screen. Goes at Dustin, sends to the corner. 3 on the way, and good. Mauricio Lemus.
Well, a couple made threes, and that one off the drive. And if you want to bring help on the score of Saucedo, you can do that. But at your own peril, they leave Lemus, and he makes them pay.
Liddell goes inside to the big fella. This is Padmore, and Padmore draws a foul.
Boy, and that's exactly what I would do, Dusty. You talk about an offense that, I don't want to say it's frazzled or out of rhythm. They just had 2 possessions, but look, you want to settle it down, give it to your big guy, let him work on the block, and he's rewarded here with a trip to the line.
So at the line is Sherlock Padmore. You'll get a little shout out here. We're teaching the next generation.
Yeah, we are.
Well, sooner or later, we'll be done. Now, we'll be in our grave when we're done. But Tate Francis running the system tonight. Vince, as always, runs our camera, but Tate, his son.
I'll tell you this. Tate, at a very young age, is doing what I learned when I was like 39 years old. So he's got a bright future ahead of him.
Saucedo sends that ball to the corner. Drive the baseline, float it, and score it. Dang, dang. Timeout, Coach Conde. Just inside of 6 minutes left in the first quarter. We're going to send it to a break. You're watching the KSL Sports Rewind Game of the Week on KSLSports.com. And welcome back in to Judge Memorial High School, Dusty Lister and Dane Stewart. It's always presented by Heidemann and So. Just go to utah.law to get a free consultation. So know that Rewind sent you.
Coach Condi here, Summit Academy, he's wearing camo. I don't mean his dress, I mean his face beat red. Was not happy with the defense. That was the focus in the huddle. But boy, that's a nice way to start out of the timeout. And that is their leading scorer, Otley, in the books.
Bryson Otley knocks down the 3. And one thing you won't ever not know is what Curtis Condi is feeling. You will know.
Yes, you will.
We'll see how long he has the jacket on for. The 3 won't fall. Rebound claimed by Dustin, now on the run. Otley, the double horns here with Padlock. Now work it back to Otley. Otley crossing his way up, gets inside, kissing off the window, and it's a 5-point spurt to Bryson Otley.
Boy, how about Bryson going right at the teeth of the length on the interior there of Judge Memorial. And look, you have Saucedo guarding, so the 2 top scorers here lined up defensively.
Mangala send that ball into the corner. Mauricio Lima sends that ball back up top. Dang give it back to Mauricio. Extra pass into the corner. Mangala sends it back up. It was a good shot clock.
It was a good closeout by the freshman there. Force the extra pass, right? Take away the strength, make someone else beat you. Back-to-back stops here with 3 straight stops here.
So Otley.
2. Math is hard.
As Otley sends back out. Padmore off on the J, and we have a loose ball foul on Garen Dustin. So that'll be Dustin's first. Oh boy, I'll have a scoreboard help me with team fouls. I believe that's the team first.
It is the first. Yeah, that scoreboard is to our left and parallel of where we are right now. So
hope you're enjoying the view, because we certainly are. This is awesome. Not complaining.
No.
I just went to look to make sure I was right on the team foul, and there was nowhere to be found. 15 on the shot clock. Dang sends that ball back out. Saucedo gives it up. Mauricio Limas. 4-3. His second triple of the quarter.
Oh boy, and that quick ball movement by Judge. I mean, when you're helping like that, you got to be really quick and expecting that next pass for that defense to be successful.
Padmore powers his way and scores.
First field goal tonight for the big man, Sherlock. Soft touch there.
Mauricio Lima, or pardon me, this is Saucedo. That's Mauricio, give it back up. Boltac sends it to Mauricio into the corner. Mangala, Manasseh on the drive is fouled by Dustin. That'll be number 2 on Dustin.
Yeah. But you see how quickly they're switching and how quickly that ball movement of Judge is forcing them to.
Jaden Liddell getting coached up. This is his first opportunity to step up into this kind of a rank at the start on the road as Mangala knocks down the first. Curtis Condi, you're going to be coached hard, but you'll be loved hard as well.
Yes, you will. I mean, we were talking to him before the game, and he's still talking about players he coached 6-8 years ago, knows where they're at, knows how they're doing. It might not be fun in the moment, right? But I'll tell you, like, 1, he knows basketball. He's going to make you better.
Yeah.
And 2, he cares about you away from the floor.
Yeah.
And there's very few that do it like he does.
Yeah, he wants you to succeed. I mean, that's the fun thing about coaching young guys.
He'll even throw his alma mater in front of the bus if it means his player can get a dub. So
that is absolutely true. So we got a foul away from the ball here on Judge. And we share this because we've got to know Curtis Condi, and of course Curtis, get this, he teaches at Helper Junior High. Lives across the street from Carbon High School, someone's alma mater on this broadcast, but coaches in Bluffdale at Summit Academy. He
pretty
loves
remarkable.
coaching basketball.
Yeah.
Padmore at the junction. Sherlock, fall away, got him. That was a great job of coming on the close there by Allure, but to no avail.
Boy, he's had a couple jumpers, and I think, he made his first just a possession or two ago, but that looks like an experienced move there.
Yeah.
Very comfortable there in the flow of that shot fake.
Saucedo sends that ball inside. Allure can't get that. Backside board, jump ball is Mangala and Padmore.
Ooh, wow.
Ball.
I thought they might call a loose ball foul, but they do call the dual possession there.
I actually agree. I thought it was a good job of coming over. You worry, I thought maybe at first, but I'll give this to both Mangala and Padmore. Sometimes in the boys' game, you get a little more stare down, some chirping.
Yeah.
None of it, kind of separated and move on. Now, fourth quarter, we'll see.
Working on the shot clock, I believe, here. Yeah.
Yeah, shot clock shouldn't have moved because it was on the rebound after it hit the rim. Got that ball quickly inside, and the Roar gets that one over the top of Padmore. So back to a 5-point advantage for the Bulldogs. Otley cut off on the baseline, comes back out. This is Pesci. Padmore obviously will have the range there. Oh, faked a little handoff, call a travel first. I thought it was a good little ball fake on that handoff. Ethan Carlson hit with the traveling violation first.
Yeah, I missed that travel. It's on the other end of the floor, so I don't have the same view, but I thought it was a great move in the post as well through the traffic, but won't count.
The fun thing about this vantage point, this rim, I don't know the last time it was replaced. We got some chip paint on top of the buckle here. Whoa, that's gonna be backcourt. Coach Colivrat saying, hey, that was tip. Mr. Official said, nay, went off the leg. So the ball will go back to the Bears with 1:46 left in the quarter.
I'll tell you, Coach Colivrat had a question about that call, but he seemed content with the explanation. Officials tonight, understanding how to manage these benches. They've done a nice job of incorporating, communicating, haven't shut anyone out, which is always a good thing.
Oh, wow, they count the bucket. I thought maybe this would get called on the floor, but they're going to say Otley was in his habitual shooting motion. Count the bucket, and he will go to the line for the three-point play.
Yeah, I thought it was on the shot, so I thought that was a good call. Otley has started to find his rhythm. 7 early points here for Bryson. Again, a young man that averages 18, and a chance here to get to 8 just in this first quarter, just over 90 seconds left.
14-12 after the three-point play. Mangala send that ball outside. 3 on the way off the front of the iron and the rebound. And on the run now is Stuart Woodward.
Boy, they do a great job of getting the defense to switch. And a late closeout there left an open look. And Summit probably fortunate that one he wasn't made.
20 seconds on the shot clock. Woodward, give that up to Padmore. Sherlock goes at Mangala, fall away and got it. Tied up at 14.
And how about the maturity to not commit that charge? You could see Judge setting up. They were trying to draw it. Spins away from it, finds himself at 6 and another bucket.
Boltac sends that ball in the corner. Dangle on the baseline. That ball taken away. Chance for the Bears to take the lead. Shot clock did not reset. So the officials are going to stop this. The shot clock didn't reset. They're going to put it back to 30 seconds.
This is a 14-6 run right now by Summit Academy.
Yeah, but impressive to see the comeback. They said put the game clock. I didn't know if there was a bigger disparity there, but as it is, they'll say 29 seconds left. Shot clock is turned off. And a chance for Summit Academy when this quarter started. Coach Conde, was an 8-0 start. He took that timeout and his boys have responded.
Yes, they have.
Woodward sending that ball up top. Got it back outside. Stewart off the screen. Hands back to Otley. Down to 10. Otley.
Best on best.
Screen. Leaves that one for his own man. That is Sherlock Padmore. Finds that one too. At the horn of line and just.
It was online. It was online, but short.
Hey, how about that first quarter? The Bears go on a 16-6 run to close out the first quarter. You're watching a KSL Sports Rewind Game of the Week on KSLSports.com. And welcome back in. Start of the second quarter. Dusty Litster, Dane Stewart, Vince Francis, and Tate Francis with you. Come to you from Yurkovich Arena, as I've now dubbed it. Hasn't been officially named that, but I'm calling it. It's sad to think that this building is no longer going to exist here in the next few years. That ball, actually a foul going to be called here on Jackson Bulldogs.
All I know is if they build the new school correctly, the architect's job is already done. It's like, just build what you have right now and call it good.
It just sucks that they can't pick it up and move it.
Yeah, it was interesting because Coach Kolovrat before, it's like, I just want this with air conditioning. Like, just give me this with air conditioning and we're good.
Of course, Judge Memorial will be moving down to 21st South around St. Anne's, where St. Anne's Church is right now.
Yeah.
Is where Judge will be relocated to.
Yeah, 500 East area. And
yeah, 500 East and 21st South.
Yep.
I played baseball games against Judge there.
It's going to be closer to the old South High School than the current location.
Yeah, pretty close. Now Salt Lake Community College, Salt Lake campus, is that ball dribbled on the baseline and a turnover. Matter of fact, at the baseball field at St. Anne's, I had one of my favorite plays ever. I'm playing there in the rain against Judge.
I thought baseball didn't play in the rain. You got to protect the dirt,
like that,
Dusty.
right? So he hit a line drive in the middle, caught a backhand, and when we went to throw it around the horn, Dusty went behind the back, a little Robbie Alomar action, and completed it. My favorite plays ever.
Oh, that's awesome.
Shot doesn't go, Carlson with the board. In fact, a fun fact of this one, last time I broadcasted a game from Judge Memorial, it was a home football game for Summit Academy. When Summit Academy started playing football, they didn't have a field, and they rented Judge Memorial High School.
Wow.
It was Summit Academy versus the Duchesne Eagles. Step back three for Otley, his second triple of the half.
Yeah, he's up to 11 right now. He and Padmore, the only Bears to score here in this first half.
Bulldogs send that ball in the quarter. Mangala back up top to Bulldogs. On the drive, float it. No, too strong. Padmore with the rebound.
And Saucedo has not scored for Judge since that opening bucket.
Hasn't had a clean look since then.
Right.
We talked about the defense from Coach Condi. Holding teams under 40 points per game. Doing this in the shot clock era of all places. As Padmore works it down low, +1 for Sherlock Padmore.
The big man right now is just feasting on the interior. He's got 10 and a chance here for 11. My goodness, I was not expecting this from Sherlock Padmore. I mean, you saw the size.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, yeah, that looks like, he could be a challenge. But, man, he has been aggressive from the get-go. I mean, remember, he missed like his first 2 or 3 shots even.
And he was wondering, what do they have down there? Well, we see it right now.
Yeah.
So can Judge find the rhythm they had earlier in this game?
You get the switch.
Saucedo on Padmore. Oh, that's pretty.
And that's
the outstretched hand.
And that's, for me, it's like, look, Judge has done a nice job of getting some of that defensive switching. So you get your best guy the basketball, get a switch, and then let him attack how he wants. That's a long 17-footer, but that guy can stroke it and does so there.
Oh, nice pocket pass there to Padmore from Otley. It'll be Sherlock going back to the line for 2 free throws.
Fouls adding up here for Judge. Is this one on Ishmael?
As Sherlock misses the first. As Dang Dang will come back on in favor of Amen Ishmael. And coming on for the first time is Grady Workman, as he'll come in for Stuart Woodward. And Sherlock goes 0-2 from the stripe, and rebound to Mangala. Quickly on the run, Dang Dang comes back and draws the foul. And we'll see if this goes on Carlson. It was going to go on Eric Pesci, and it is on Pesci. And that is going to put Dang Dang at the line for 2 free throws. So Dang knocks down the first. I mean, needless to say, a basketball name.
I'll tell you this, man. I'm just loving watching both coaches talk to the officials. I'm getting kind of memorized. Usually we're behind us so we can't see any of it. This is actually quite entertaining. Come on up to the perch if you ever come to Judge.
Yeah. Well, they don't sell tickets to this spot. Only the exclusive
That's
people
true.
get to
Actually,
this.
I probably shouldn't advocate for that, huh? Which,
Actually,
if you need a good advocate in terms of the law,
Yes.
check out Heidemann and Associates.
You should be able to buy a ticket here.
Here in Cyprus, the only two schools that have this vantage
Yes,
point.
that's very true. It's Cyprus, and both gyms could be gone.
Yeah, please no.
By the way, I think we missed a call there. I don't think that ball hit the rim. On the free throw there.
Oh, it didn't?
I don't think it did. I just missed it. But either way, Carlson sends it back out to Otley. We're just giving a free marketing plan. Let's say that. Otley misses on the three. Loose ball in the hands of Padmore. Sherlock finds it back to Otley. There's good pressure from behind. This time he calls him a jock gang. It'll be free throws coming to Bryson Otley.
When you're Summit Academy, you think you get a fortunate miss. And instead, contact again. And Summit Academy back to the line. And we talked about the fouls adding up. It's free throws the rest of the way for Summit Academy as they're in the bonus.
And Otley hits the first. Unofficially with 9.
Huh?
Otley with 9 points.
No. 12, make it 13.
13, yeah. I lost track. So Otley gives Summit Academy a 6-point advantage.
He's almost at his average.
Saucedo wants to handle to Otley, and now a loose ball foul. Going to be called on Aiden Saucedo.
I don't know what Condi said in his timeout huddle, but this team is fired up.
I don't know how we missed it. We must have been talking during the timeout because we could hear everything. And Curtis Condi will catch more guff from us, mainly because we know him well enough. Is Otley at the line. This is the free throw.
Boy, missed free throws tonight for Summit. I mean, it's a 6-point lead. They love it, but this could very easily be 10 or 12 right now.
Mangala sending that ball in the corner. 3 on the way, and good. Dang, dang.
Boy, they needed that. They just need a spark. It feels like not a lot of confidence on the offensive end. Summit's made it really tough. Hands in the face, taking away drives, couple of fouls. Need something to kind of get their rhythm back. We'll see if that can do it.
Otley on the drive, settle on the baseline. 3 from the corner, draws rain. It is off the mark. Halfway through the second quarter, Saucedo jump stops, ball taken away by Padmore. Otley picks up the loose ball. Otley at Saucedo, can't get it. Loose ball off of Summit Academy. They'll go back to Judge.
Great job by Judge getting back. I mean, you got a 2-on-1, 3-on-1. And able to get the basketball back.
Dang Dang finds Saucedo on the baseline, sends the corner. Majok off on the 3. Loose ball, that's off the Summit Academy. And can stay here. I feel like I can be more aggressive with officiating. Things happen on the side of the floor. Sometimes, hey, well, we don't know. Well, I'll tell you right now.
Dusty feels pretty confident.
The eye in the sky does not lie. The drive of a foul. Boltax wanted the and one.
I'll tell you the other thing right now. It feels like Judge is settling for a lot of perimeter shots.
Yeah.
I'd say, hey, Aiden, here's the basketball drive, right? Let's try to attack. Think about Sonoma Academy. They've gone inside. They've dropped some contact during the bonus. If I'm Judge, I'm trying to do that same thing.
Is Carlson able to get that takeaway? Can I say this real quick? Kind of a fun note. Boltax's shot went through the net after the official had already signaled the foul. Just saying, man, that's kind of fun. He called it on the floor, but the ball was still bouncing around. You've missed this.
Yeah,
I know you have.
Yeah. It's only the second time this year. Don't worry, we got like 28 of them coming up here soon. So.
At least we spend time apart, so when we get to that week, we're good. As Otley drives and count the bucket. How about that one dropping for Bryson Otley? Held over line.
Make it 15. I mean, you want to talk about one of the great performances we've seen all year on Rewind. Bryson Otley having one of them tonight.
Yeah, he's singing himself in the names of Jackson Best and last night with Hogan.
Yeah.
Both of those two, I say that because they both hit 8 threes in a single game. Padmore with the offensive board and a fresh shot block to the Bears. Sherlock lost the handle. Picked up by Saucedo. Aiden sends that one out in the drop. Dang. Pumped the three. Got stuck and turns it over. Otley goes right at the defender. And look at this. First time is gone. I thought that might go, but the foul is Longar Allure.
I mean, it's still 2-on-5. There's only 2 scores for Summit Academy in this half still.
Wow. And it will remain that with 2:42 left in the half.
I mean, really, like right now, Bryson Otley, we need to change his last name to Watson. And no disrespect to his family, but Sherlock and Dear Watson right now are leading the intensive investigation at Judge Memorial. And not to bring back sleuthers, but we might have to.
We're nearly 14 minutes into this game. We finally got the Sherlock. Watson. Now, Dane Sluther, where did he go? There's 1 of 2 from the strike there for Otley.
One of the great mysteries, right?
Yeah, Dane Sluther.
He makes an appearance and then he never comes back. Like, what the heck?
Just gone. Looks like if the Swami left.
Well, maybe he took it hard when Mother Nature blew the hat right off. Like, no, don't ever do that again.
That's off the head of Saucedo. And we're going the other way with Summit Academy.
One group has energy right now, the other does not. I mean, you can just sense Judge right now just feels deflated. And how about going to the bench? And I love bringing in the size. Here comes Kwong, the 6'5" freshman. Going to try to take away some of that interior, but right now, I mean, it just does not feel like there's any juice with this Judge Memorial side.
Yeah, a little flat.
Yep.
This is our first chance to say A-Rock Kwang. Is it Kwang or Kwong?
We'll go Kwong.
And here it is. It ends. The third member of the Bears has showed up, Walker Atwood.
Walker, I'm really disappointed in you.
Got at least 3 members of the band as Kwang will get the rebound.
Boy, this is on the shot, so.
Or Kwong, we'll say Kwong. A-Rock Kwong.
Yeah.
As the third Dang enters the game. Where Dang checks in. As this ball goes in to Ishmael. Off the screen. The 3 all the way from Mauricio. Won't go. Sherlock gave it the rebound and hands off to Otley. 1:45 on a rolling clock in the first half.
Man, Padmore continues to just be a bear. Good offensive board, or good board there to go to the floor, get the clear.
Otley drives base, leaves it for Sherlock, and he lays it up and in. Sherlock Padmore, the second.
Look at that. 2, 3 out. Bears around him.
Dang sends over here to Mauricio. Remember, Mauricio hit that 3 early on in this game in quiet sense. And there's a steal to Otley, and now another foul to Aiden Saucedo. And it's number 2 on Saucedo. Coach Kolovrat trying to find a spark with his team. Is at the line is Otley. In a strong first half and gets the first free throw to go.
Tell you what, this Summit Academy defense is a real bear to play against.
We got them both in.
Hey. If that doesn't make the highlight tonight, I don't even know. I don't even know.
Dane sent a text in our group text. What's some of the best moments? I think I sent 7, and 6 of them are yours.
Hey, but the Weeblos is solid. It's solid.
Thank you.
That was the year I got my Weeblos.
Outside, Boltag sends that ball to the corner. Saucedo. Cross court, Lemus. Good closeout by Woodward. Gives it back. Ishmael. Sends back Saucedo. Shot clock at 15.
There's 20 seconds on the shot clock when that whole bench is cheering, clapping, yelling. You want to talk about being invested.
Ishmael misses on the 3 and the rebound to Woodward. Shot clock, game clock by a second difference. Coach Gandhi say, hey, whoa, back it out.
Yeah, this is like a full 35 seconds defense. This isn't like, oh, they took 10 seconds to bring it up and then we ratchet. It's like, no, 35 seconds of defense.
Because if I'm Curtis Connie, say, hey, guys, remember you had a guard for 3 minutes last year. It's just 35 seconds now. Woodward, short on the triple. Saucedo with the rebound.
It's a 33-12 run.
Saucedo at the horn. Online but short. Padmore with the rebound. Woodward looking to look at it, and that is how the first half will end. A 33-12 close to the first half for the Summit Academy Bears. We go to halftime at Summit Academy 33, Judge Memorial 20. You are watching the KSL Sports Rewind Game of the Week on KSL Sports. The third quarter, Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart with you here from Judge Memorial High School. Dane, you mentioned it. It's a 33-12 end of the first half for Coach Sanjay Colbert. They spent about a minute and a half inside the locker room at halftime.
Yeah, the coaches clearly, it was a short message, and I'm guessing you're going to see some up intensity from the Bulldogs here in the second half.
Good ball movement, 3 on the way. Mauricio gets the bounce. Mauricio Lemus with his second 3. Probably third 3.
Yeah, hit 2 in the first quarter. And look, that's a critical make for Judge. Talk about, they just need to find some success to get back in their rhythm. We'll see if that can help. Right now, Coach Conde, he's lost the jacket for the second half. There he goes. And that's with a double-digit lead.
Well, the over-under was a quarter and a half, and the over-1 is Otley missed on that one. Sherlock on the board, got left that one a little tight on the window. Missed opportunity there for Summit Academy. And a chance for Judge to cut into the deficit.
Look, it was kind of small plays like that that helped Summit really seize the momentum. Can Judge capitalize?
And the 3 in the corner, dang, dang, for 3.
You called. I'm kidding. Man, that's a big time make. 6 quick points out of the locker room here for the Dogs.
Well, remember that first quarter was an 8-0 start for Judge. Here's Otley, good defense, dang with the closeout. Send up top to Woodward. Now on this near side, get back in the hands of Otley. Otley goes at Saucedo, can't get it, and over. Loose ball foul on the rebound. Going to be called here on Sherlock.
I mean, it looks different, doesn't it?
Yes.
And what do you get? You get a timeout taken by Summit Academy.
Timeout on the floor, 6:20 left in the third. We'll be right back. You're watching a KSL Sports Rewind Game of the Week. 6:20 left in the third quarter. Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart with you here from Coach Yurkovich Arena. And Dane, an inspired Bulldog team out of that the halftime break. Saucedo got loose, couldn't get it.
How many rebounds did Judge get in the first half?
Not a lot, right?
They've been much more aggressive off the glass.
Mauricio Lemus, no. Dang tracks down the rebound. Dang trying to send it back up top, take it away. Pesci was that Boltag, blocked away. Got it back. Good defense, a ball out of bounds off the Judge, and we'll stay here. As checking in this game is Longar Allure in favor of Dang. Otley goes into Sherlock Padmore. 25 on the shot clock. As Coach Conde wanting to go USC. That's more of a football play than basketball, but whatever. Finishing the Padmore.
Hey, their basketball's not bad.
That ball out of bounds, and we'll go the other way with the Bulldogs as their defensive intensity is picked up as well.
Yes, it has. And, I mean, you know, you could hear Coach Colebrat, end of the first half, yell to his bench, they don't want to play tonight. And that has changed.
Allure into the corner. Mauricio, his 4th 3 of the night, his 2nd of the quarter, and it's a 4-point ball game.
3 made triples to start this second half.
Otley gonna drive into that foul. The foul's gonna be called on Judge Memorial's Jackson Boltax. Come back in for Summit Academy is Grady Workman. Workman will try to go into Dustin. Oh wow, gonna have a foul on Dustin on the inbound. That was a delayed whistle there. That'd be number 3 on Dustin. And that's gonna bring Pesci off the bench as well. So down the floor with the Bulldogs going to make it a 1-possession game. Mauricio! His 3rd 3 of the 3rd quarter. 5 on the night from Mauricio Lemus.
A young man averaging 11 per game. We talk about Saucedo coming in, their leading scorer, but it's been Mauricio stepping up. They're both juniors. And boy, right now, Summit Academy is just out of sync, Dusty. It's been 2 different halves for each side.
This side of the floor coming at the catwalk. Dane Stewart's is so intimidating. The offenses are stymied on this end of the floor.
Here's the thing. Judge came up. We're right outside the locker room. I gave them a glare. I was like, look, when we come, games are competitive and they're close. And they got the message.
They got it. Colebrat said, you wait till you walk out those doors. Do you think this is bad? Obviously, no, that's true. As there's a foul away on the floor on Summit Academy. And Judge with a chance to take the lead. As they have come out of the house of fire here in the 3rd. Is a ball out of bounds off of Woodward. Saucedo, been a quiet night for Aiden. Oh, pretty move, fall away, won't go, rebound to Padmore.
Boys online, that's a good look for their best scorer. And talk about a tough night for him, unofficially just 5 for Aiden.
Woodward. Nice hustle there by Boltax.
Summit still hasn't scored in this second half.
Pesci, kiss it off the window. And Paisan knocks that one down.
Yeah. Eric, don't call me John. Is it John Pesci? Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci.
Oh, a nice take by Boltax. Draws the foul on Padmore. Is that number 3 on Sherlock?
I have it unofficially as a 2nd. But I know I missed a couple in the first half.
I was waiting to see when the coaches to let Coach Condu know how many that was, but hadn't seen that yet. Great work by Tate Francis. He's right on. 3:28 left in the 3rd quarter. His first free throw good here from Boltax. 2 things I knew. I knew this team would be close, and I knew Tate would do a good job running the system.
He's got it down.
He does. He does a great job, and Boltax gets them both. 1-point ball game. 35-34. Woodward hands back to Otley. Woodward thought about 3, held on to it, drop it into Carlson, and Ward didn't get hit with the reaching foul.
Yeah, you saw just that body contact come into the offense. Good call there by the officials.
Ollie in the corner, down to Carlson. He sends out to Pesci. Back into Carlson. O'Rourke closes out, and Carlson gets the shooter's roll. And the lead back to threes. We dip inside of 3 minutes left in the third.
Boy, there's a hand right in the face there, too. And Carlson, just that rhythm, able to find it.
Lemus can't get it, gets his own board. Sends out. Saucedo sends that ball inside. And Manasseh Mangala with the bucket. Timeout on the board, a 1-point game. So welcome back in. Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart with you. We really didn't have cheerleaders or dance teams here, and we got.
It might have fallen out of Coach Condi's hair.
Whoa. Did you see the official?
That was a forearm.
What is that? We can't have that contact. What is this?
Look, I would have called offensive foul all day.
Turnover, come the other way. Oh, Saucedo.
Offensive foul? No.
I'm sorry, I was still caught up.
I know. A great moment, wasted forever.
100 breakaways. Aiden Saucedo does not do that on 99 of them. Otley steps back to a three. Rolls off, and the War with the board, and now a foul to Carlson. But yes, offensive foul on the official.
Yeah.
I mean, he ran right through the screener.
I'm guessing the official was teasing Coach Condi about maybe it came out of his hair. That was going to be
his hair. Yeah. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, I'm
That's
sure.
Exactly what it was.
Sure.
Outside Saucedo. Bold tax drives baseline.
Good
cut
D.
off there by Sherlock. Mangala got it. And how about that? Judge takes the lead, 38-37. Dane, this is what, an 18-4 run?
Yep.
Sherlock goes right to work. Sherlock Padmore the second.
Again, look, when someone was down 8-0, that was the recipe. Work it inside, and we'll work the offense off of that. And given that this game's competitive again, wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And an offensive foul on Boltax. So, ball will go back to Summit Academy. His Gritty Workman getting coached up. Otley back up top to Woodward. Padmore got around a War, traveling violation. Yeah. We're back on sync now. Me and Mr. Official on this side.
Yeah. Well, in fairness, that call was 94 feet away. So
had a great angle on it, though.
I had a support beam in my way, so I just had to stay quiet on it.
I can't get the right side. I got this one. I mean, right on it. Inside of a minute left in the quarter. Saucedo send that ball to the quarter. Dang, send it into the corner. Mangala's three won't go on rebound.
And even on that play, no one around for the offensive board. You think about how Judge started the second half. Second, third chance opportunities. Got to make sure they get back to that. I love the setup for that, the baseline drive and the kick. But we'd love to see opportunities to keep that possession off of the miss.
Otley with 15 on the shot clock, hands off to Woodward. Woodward in the lane, double clutch. Got the roll.
And that's a nice job finding the soft spot in that zone, right? Often it's that free throw line. You get a penetration past the top, a little bit of space they were able to pull up and hit it.
Shot clock's off. Chance to hit a three and tie it going into the final frame. Set back up top, Saucedo. Aiden drives right into his own teammate. Otley on the roll. Mangala gets back and the block with the putback there for Carlson. As the third quarter comes to a close, you want your big man banging his head on both rims. Pays off right there. We go to the fourth quarter, and it's a 5-point advantage for the Summit Academy Bears. You're watching at KSL Sports Rewind Game of the Week on KSLSports.com. And welcome back in to Judge Memorial High School. Dame, we went to break. What a great close to the quarter for Summit Academy.
Yeah, it was. I mean, they had a double-digit lead. They lose the lead, and then you talk about working off their defense, a couple fast break opportunities, but going back inside to Padmore. And look, it was a decisive third-quarter advantage for Judge. So that response from Summit Academy maintaining the lead here as we head to the fourth.
Sherlock Padmore is going to get the foul on Manasseh Mangala, and he was none too pleased. Mangala said, look, I was straight up.
Well, here's the thing, right? So your arms can be straight up, but I think, again, he's bringing the chest into the body of the offensive player. You can be as straight up as you want. It's about your verticality space. And when you walk into that offensive player, I don't care if your arms are backwards. You're impinging on the offensive space. That's a foul.
Well, remember, the foul wasn't on the arms. It was on the body.
Correct.
Exactly what he said. Once we had officials explain to us about when you take up that airspace on a shot, that is what that call is.
It's about your verticality space, and a lot of times people think that's just the arms. No, it's a cylinder, essentially, right?
Yeah. Man, I would love if an official would take to a podcast or Instagram or something like that and kind of explain the mechanics of officiating. That'd
Been
be
there,
great.
done that. We'll do it again. Yeah. Got them online. They're ready.
Yeah, no, hey. I saw a launch on Instagram this week. Now, the guy wears a blanket inside of an arena and all. I mean, our own rules expert, Courtney Littledyke, just giving him a hard time. Go follow that on Instagram. We'll get you that handle here in a minute. Dang, floats it and scores it. Dang picks his spots.
Yeah, he's got 11. The sophomore averaging just 4 coming into it. He's had a nice night tonight, scored in every frame.
Woodward over to Otley. Outside to Padmore. Sherlock sends it inside to Carlson. Carlson sends out. Otley opens for 3, left it short. In golf, we would say he tugged it.
That was a nice job by Judge Memorial. I mean, you probably don't want to give up the space to Otley, but forcing that ball back out. Unfortunate that Otley, his first half hasn't continued in the second. Hasn't scored in the second half.
Should mention, he hit around his average. So about the law of averages comes back.
There's a reason why it's an average.
I don't know the numbers, and I can't see the numbers. I can't be the number, but I respect them. As a 3 is good. First point tonight for Longar Allure. He averages 8 a game.
He kind of threw his arms like, oh, I'll take it.
That little MJ versus the Blazers. Like. Padmore fits that inside to Carlson. Allure with the closeout, and Carlson with another bucket.
And he's picked up his second half, 6 points for Ethan all in the second half. And again, he's not been shy, even with having defense right there. Pulling up confidently and able to hit shots.
Oh, what a move. Center of the corner. Extra pass. Dang. Couldn't get the 3 to drop on the run out with the Bears. Otley reverses out. Now in the key, pulls the trigger, the foul from behind on Cito. And that's going to put Otley at the line for his first points of the second half. So the line is the senior Otley. Mentioned he started the first quarter. He and Sherlock Padmore had all the points. So about 14 minutes into this game. And this is the first.
I'm not going to make eye contact here. I want to give him confidence, right? I'm looking away from the play. I'll pick it up after the shot.
And now we'll have a loose ball foul on Carlson. I'd love to play cards against Curtis Conde. I think we're both pretty expressive. I might get him.
Wanted a first down there.
Send that ball in the corner. Lore. Oh, big fella. I thought he was going to step back to the 3.
Boy.
Fall away, offensive foul.
Look, and that forearm was up. He's kind of using that to create a lot of the drive. I thought could have called that earlier. The body to the floor really helped sell that.
Well, when the assistant coach thought that was number 5 on a Lord, I was like, oh, that's 5.
No.
That was number 3.
Well, I missed a couple in the first. I haven't with 2, but I know I missed a couple in the first half.
So still a 4-point advantage for Summit Academy. Carlson works it over near side. Pesci back up top to Otley. Otley, oh, nice crossover on Saucedo. Got him on his hip. Floated up. Too strong. Rebound in the hands of Padmore, and Sherlock goes out of ways. He's hitting the deck.
Boy, and how about Dang Dang, the sophomore? He's having to box out Padmore on the inside. Does a great job of forcing him to the middle. Allows that whole side for the rebound. And Padmore ends up kind of deflecting that out into vacant space and turns it over.
Mauricio sends that ball inside the Lore. Back out Mauricio for 3. Can't find number 6. We have a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay on that end of the floor. As Carlson and Mangala will tie up and will stay with Judge.
Had a similar dual possession in the first half. That's on the other side of the floor, but I have no problem with that, a dual possession.
Yeah, I completely agree. Now here's the deal. Let's go to the teaching moment. There is no such thing as over the back.
Correct.
You can go over the back of the player in front of you. You don't touch him. It's a loose ball foul. There's no such thing as over the back. So on that tie-up, you can come around him. He wasn't creating contact with the space. And
look at this, a man of the people. The visiting coach walking out there with a towel to clean up.
He is a man. I mean, he is a junior high teacher. That's what they do. He has the nicest floor in the Carbon School District at Helper Junior High. Took the wind out of him, though.
Probably helped to reset the heart rate a little bit.
Otley at Saucedo, and it crawls off. Is that number 4?
Yep.
4 on Aiden Saucedo. It'll be Otley going back to the line for 2 free throws, but I mean, makes or misses here. That's number 4 on the leading scorer on the season for the Judge Memorial Bulldogs.
And again, just 5 tonight for Aiden. Tough night.
Yeah, he started the game off and has been quiet since. And Otley with his first points of the second half. I should say first point of the second half.
It was awfully presumptive on your part.
One of 2.
Case in point.
Broadcaster's curse.
Dusty likes to count the chickens before they hatch.
I'm a sales guy by nature. We always believe we can get to the number. Bull tags on the drive, lost the handle. Saucedo gets on the floor, picked up by Carlson. Carlson lays it up and in. Uh-oh. Sherlock Padmore turned his ankle. He says he's okay, but he's not to come off the floor because they stopped the game. I don't know, Jim. At least it's his non-plat leg.
Well, the real question is, when he has to walk off of a platform, which foot is the first step?
And does he land on his toes or his heel? That was the deal today.
Yeah.
Thought good movement. I thought it was good movement there from Patrick Mahomes.
The other thing is that, what is his head angle? I don't know if you noticed this, but Patrick Mahomes, I was joking with someone today, I feel like his neck muscles really strong on one side because it kind of has this perma tilt to it. I'm telling you, just pay attention.
Hey, I'll tell you this, Big Red will find a way to take advantage.
And I'm teasing, by the way. I mean, Patrick Mahomes, phenomenal player. He's always got this little tilt.
He watches his brother's TikToks. That's what happens. Go off kilter.
Yeah. Look up from the screen, folks.
Happy championship weekend to you all.
Of course, none of our teams are in it.
Big Red's left. Philly's in it still. Is Saucedo, fall away, short, and the rebound. Taken by Padmore, did not go out of bounds. Oh, and Carlson. Woo.
Man.
Work that ball back up top to Otley. Padmore jumping from the free throw line, short. Sherlock got it back, and now a foul from behind. And let's see who this goes on. And that is on Saucedo, and I think it's number 5 on Aiden Saucedo. It is number 5. Oh, and someone had miscounted there. Sanjay Colebrat did not realize that we had number 4 earlier. So Aiden Saucedo will come off the floor after the first, well, it's one-on-one free throws. Okay, if you're man of the people once, you gotta be man of the people twice, as Curtis Conti will clean this up.
Here's the thing, Coach. Yeah, you do it once, you're the towel guy the rest of the game. That's why I just stand around and look with a dumb look on my face.
So, Saucedo fouls out.
How
once
about
you
the
show
energy?
the skill, that skill's going to be used.
Yeah, yeah. How about the energy from Padmore tonight?
Long on the free throw, and that will foul to show up Padmore on the rebound. And that's one-on-one free throws going the other way.
I think Coach Conti was like, why? You know, why commit that? And if I Padmore, I'm like, I was going for the ball, Coach.
Yeah, just following my shot. But I get Curtis Conti's point. Hey, up 7, and he can't get fouls down the stretch.
Yeah, but there's 3.5 left. It's just his third.
But for Judge, it's scoring without the clock moving.
That's fair.
Bull tax hit the first. And the second. Judge into the press is Otley. Is high to Carlson, sends out to Padmore. Mangala comes out, sending to Carlson. He'll retreat to the corner. 20 on the shot clock. Carlson will hand back to Otley. Good close up by Boltax. I might get his hand on it. Shot clock down to 5. Otley. Was that the defender? No. Loose ball, tracked down by Carlson. He stepped out of bounds. Oh, timeout.
Well taken. Well taken. That's a troublesome situation. You get the offensive board, you reset the shot clock, keep the possession.
That will stay here. 30-second timeout. Remind you that, again, we said happy championship weekend to you all, but Dane and I got new videos coming out.
Yes, we do.
Shot them this week.
Yeah, recorded those tonight. We got a new game for you. Of course, I hesitate because that's 2 weeks in a row with games now. I don't want anyone to be thinking we're coming up with new games every week.
You showed a skill.
No.
Like Curtis Conti cleaned up the floor. You've shown the propensity to create a game.
All right, well. All right, we'll see what game we're coming up with next week. It might be, what game do we have for you? That might be our game.
Let's save this. Won't be a video next. I'm gone all next week. So.
All right, here's the game. Where in the world is Dusty Litster?
Yeah.
Carmen Sandiego?
Yeah, I like it.
No.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Every day after school.
So the real question is, we have to go and get clues around where Dusty is. What kind of food did he eat?
I'm on a cruise, so yeah.
That's going to be tough.
Yeah. AFC championship weekend, spin on a boat. My hope is that Big Red gets to go against Philadelphia. Just throw that out there.
You know, all sorts of arrested development opportunities there. We'll have to circle back to those later.
Hopefully the second half of my career is as good as Jason Bateman's.
Speaking of, my name is Judge.
Big 2:59 left in this one. Judge trailing by 5, and now a foul here to Mangala, and that's number 4, I think, on Mangala. And now one free throw is here for Carlson.
Here's the thing, man. They do call it the World Wide Web. You're telling me you don't have internet on a boat, Dusty? Come on, man.
Not very good internet. Psh, done it before.
The excuses.
So Carlson at the line, front end of 1-1, no good. He opens the door here with a 2-possession game. Moltax. Now to Mauricio, gets it back. Mauricio for 3. He's hit 5, but can't get that one. Come back quickly the other way. Otley He's wide. Bulltax another rebound.
Great job by Bulltax getting back there, not fouling, making the Otley change his shot late. Good defense.
Lemus, or probably that's Bulltax rather, losing that. Oh, jump ball. The possession arrow belongs to Summit Academy. And after putting up 2 zeros on this end, it's been 2 zeros on the other end for the Bulldogs. And this is where I just think our lucky stars was a shot clock. In a 5-point game in years past, we'd be talking about fouls and all that kind of stuff.
We'd also be playing keep away right now and little 4 corners.
Shot clock to 13, down to 10. Otley with Bulltax, gonna drive at him. Blocked away by Bulltax.
Boy, back-to-back great defensive plays by Jackson in the block for Judge.
Lemus, cut off there by Pad Morrison, back up Bulltax cross court. No look, hands back to Bulltax. Extra pass, Mangala from the corner, no, and the rebound to Carlson.
You know, I was scoffed at around a question around the zone defense before the game. Just FYI.
Loose ball. Is it going to be a foul on Otley? It is. And is it a loose ball foul? Is it a loose? Yes. Well, yeah, loose ball foul. And we're shooting bonus free throws on the other end of the floor.
Here's a real quick. You ready for a fun fact?
I love fun facts.
We can put a man on the moon, and at Judge High School, we can run a support behind the backboard. Clean space for shots and for the ball off the rim.
The strap runs behind it.
Yeah.
And guess what? It still goes away.
And you know what we're going to do? We're going to re-engineer it in 3 years, Dusty.
They're engineers.
Because this does not work. That's not a criticism of Judge. I want to make that clear. We go to all these new high schools, and you have all these support structures out in front of the rim. And
the same strap that runs here runs behind this backboard, and it goes in front of the others. One possession game, 50-47.
And it's Lemus continuing his night. First points that do not come from beyond the arc for Mauricio.
Woodward gets that back over to Padmore. Mangala out there. Here comes the double team. Padmore hits the deck, gets the timeout. Woo. There'll be 21 seconds left on the shot clock. Full timeout. We'll take it with the 1:08 left in the ball game. You're watching the KSL Sports Rewind Game of the Week. 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. 3-point ball game. Dusty Lister and Dane Stewart with you. As always, our Games of the Week presented by Heidemann and Associates. The defense from Judge have been good, Dane, but they haven't been able to get points going. Oh, it could be back.
He did not establish in the front court. You have to have clearly established in the front court. I think the toes were right on that line because it was never established. It's clean.
Mangala with the block, Dang on the run out.
Offensive, yeah. No,
offensive foul.
That arm comes out and pushes off.
So Coach Kolovrat's asking for the explanation on the backcourt question. And what he's saying is he has to establish, he accepted the explanation.
There's really 3 points. There's the basketball and 2 feet. Now, if 2 feet are down, that doesn't mean you can dribble in the backcourt, but I think the foot was on the line when he establishes that or when he gets possession, so it's never established in the front court.
So about a 16-second difference between game and shot clock. Judge has no reason to foul. He's got to play good defensive to get the ball back. There's Otley. Versus out, 20 on the shot, still rolling. Down to 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Carlson hands back to Otley. Down to 10. Otley. Off the side of the backboard, shot clock still rolling. 2, 1, and it's a shot clock violation.
Yeah, it didn't touch the rim.
Yep. Hit the side of the backboard, and it's going to be Judge basketball down 3 with 16 seconds.
I like the idea there by Otley. You clear out the lane, you're going to let your leading scorer attack. The only problem is it felt like he's more interested in seeking the contact than in going up strong. That was Coach Cuddy like, look, take the shot, right? And if you get contact, that's great. That's a bonus, but you got to get a good look. And I felt like that was maybe a little bit, hey, I'm trying to get contact and get to the rim. I appreciate the no call. I wouldn't have made one there. And you get too deep, it's off the side of the backboard, and end up coming away with nothing.
Well, here we go. And we joked, we know both these coaches. We talk about Sanjin Colbert. We covered Sanjin at Hillcrest, funny enough. We know Curtis Condi, and Sanjin was our coach of the year. We talked about them before the game for quite a while. This scenario we said would come up. First of all, Sanjin says he can't trust anything Curtis says, because Curtis said he didn't know how good his team was going to be. He sandbagged them a little bit.
They're 14-3.
Yeah. And then the other thing we talked about with Condi, you asked me, zone, he goes, we played one possession in zone last year, and it was in a situation like this, where they were 1-2-2. Now, it went zone a couple possessions ago, so now this will be 2 possessions.
Well, and the other thing with that is that was in a bit of a blowout. He prides himself on his man defense, and when you think about how this game started, it was man, but it was the quick ball movement of Judge and moving without the basketball that got switches and got open looks. Now, right now you trail by 3. You only got 16 seconds left. I'm a fan of getting a quick look here because you can foul and extend it.
Early offense.
Yeah, and for me, I think, Lemus has been their best shooter. He's going to receive the inbound, but he got length of the floor to go here.
Shot clock's off. The game clock down to 10. Full tax. Lemus for the tie. Short. Montgomery can't save it. And there's 4.5 seconds left.
It's a well-executed play. Lemus hands the ball off. You run him through a double screen. You come up and you get the open look. There's a good closeout. Just doesn't make the shot. I like the design. I like the thought. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Get it into Carlson. Now the foul comes. I'll give this to the clock operator. That was not home cooking on the clock. This was college basketball at any other level. I think we'd be about 3.2 seconds left, but 2.9. Tate had it right. They got him tied up. Got it synced up. I thought Tate stopped it where it should have been stopped.
And this is 2, seconds. Shooting 2 here.
Oh, double bonus.
And was that the 5th foul? Because we got it. They might be putting time on.
I think they're fixing the clock, actually. The way the officials are looking up at it.
Yeah, I think they're adding time here, 3.5.
So I'm the unofficial official. Carlson. That's the dagger. That Coach Condi's telling all his guys, hey, get back. They don't have to play any defense. I know the sign the team coaches always say here is like, don't foul. I mean, don't do anything. I might even be pointing, hey, take offense in front of me.
Here's the thing. Clock doesn't stop after a made bucket. There's 3.5 seconds left. They can go make a 3 front. You still.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, just stand there. Just stand there.
Dang, dang at the horn. And Summit Academy takes this one 51-47 in an outstanding region matchup. Dan, your final thoughts and selection of a Heidemann Associates player of the game.
Well, the way this game started, you wouldn't have guessed it would have ended like that. A lot of credit to Summit Academy for overcoming the slow start, and even for Judge they started great the first 2 minutes, and then kind of got out of sync, but found their rhythm again in the second half, make the great comeback. They take the lead. But in the end, not quite enough. Big night tonight for Bryson Otley. Sherlock Padmore, to me, he was a differentiator. Ethan Carlson in the second half, scoring all 9 of his in the second half, including the game-sealing free throw. But I'll go with Sherlock Padmore as my player of the game. I thought in the block he was pivotal. The rebounding and even the incorporation of him really got that offense going. I'll go with Padmore as my player of the game.
That's a great selection. And again, congratulations to Summit Academy on the big win tonight in region play, getting a 51-47 win over the Judge Memorial Bulldogs. Our Heidemann Associates player of the game, Sherlock Padmore. For Vince Francis, Tate Francis, and Dane Stewart, I'm Dusty Lisker. Thanks for joining us and for watching a KSL Sports Rewind Game of the Week on KSLSports.com.